So as of the end of yesterday at 3 o'clock, the Pretendo trials for the online play of Blasters has officially ended. Yes, I know, it is quite sad. I am quite sad too. But for all of you that did get to play, it was really fun. I think we all enjoyed it. But I'm here to go over not what we did during the week, but in the final hours that remained of the world after the shutdown. After the shutdown of the servers, after 3 o'clock, that lasted all the way up to, I'm not kidding you, 9 in the morning of today. So, yeah, we're gonna get into this. So, I will be playing Blasters as I recap the story. There will be pictures, there will be commentation, and there will be a lot of enjoyable topics. So, allow me to show you a tale of greatness, betrayal, sadness, and Yokai Watch Blasters plus players being all epic people. So let's get ourselves right into it. So as of the start of when everything went crazy, everything kind of started before. I'd say 5 to 10 minutes before it actually shut down. And everybody was actually chatting, talking, doing everything normally. Then everybody started freaking out because nobody wanted to get quit out the game. So we all kind of banded together into specific rooms. So I got stuck with somebody called Felix and Knight. And then Felix was the lobby owner and had to go to bed. So we started to freak out because we didn't know what to do. And Knight was like, you know what? I'm gonna just gamble. And he left and was able to create one. I was like, oh my god. And then I left and I joined it. I was like, oh my god, whoa, how is this possible? And I didn't know, but we'll figure that out in a little bit. So as we went down further into the time we spent, we talked about how long a battery would last, like 6 hours. And the main people here were Knight, me, Whisper, and, well, he wasn't, and then I guess B was there as well, so you can call him that. So with that, it was pretty normal, pretty much until, once again, everything started to go a little bit weird with it. The server started crashing, everybody started leaving, some games crashed, Wiglin killed a man. It was not very fun. I mean, it was fun because we got to enjoy it, but still, as we went on, we kind of just kept going with it. Some people started crashing, some people started getting out of the lobbies, and we all thought those people were gone forever. But then they joined back, so we all started questioning how are they joining back if they left the lobby. Then we figured out that if you leave the lobby, it's totally fine, you still have online access. But if you left the game itself, then you lose access to online. So that's when everybody started like, oh, okay, so then this is doable. And so as people started trying more and more, we were kind of left with a couple people left, and I was stuck in the lobby with me, B, and Leon++, so also known as Whisper and B-Clad. So we kind of stuck it out. And then it was just me and B, and we decided for the memes that it would be funny if we did a Shmoopy only thing against Ultra Shogun King, because we thought it'd be funny. I didn't have an extra Shmoopy, so I had a Pinky Poo, so I just threw that on, and a lot of Among Us jokes were made, as many people almost closed their 3DS cover, and then people started doing that on accident, and they closed the game out. I, on the other hand, as people were running out of Oni Orbs, and didn't really want to grind it, I came prepared as I stocked up over 58 golden eggs. It took too much time out of my day, and I will not tell you how long that took, but all you have to know is that it was 7 a run, and it was pretty long runs, so it's alright. But it was kind of like a 5 to 7 ratio, but that's besides the point. With that, we all kind of just kept going until eventually Red came into the picture and asked if he could join a lobby, realizing that he did not know that the lobby shut down over 2 hours ago, and he said that we were really lucky, and eventually that we just kept going. It just kept going. Eventually came the time that we wanted to do one last thing before the server shut down as we left and closed the game out, and that was to get Spoilerina. Now, Spoilerina was, to say, not the best yokai, but still good nonetheless, and we needed the Muncher and Devourer. And when I tell you that we spent over, I think, about 7,000 insignia between the two of us, as me and B, and I guess also Grumpy, who also joined in, he also used some, I believe. We only got souls, and I mean just souls. And it took way too long. There were memes, there were more memes. Someone killed Ultra Shogun King with a Pandal. More people joined. We were showing builds. I went to the bathroom, came back, people were talking about FNAF. And as it just kept going, people just started dying on us. The game was crashing. Things were not meant to be running for this long. But as they kept going, it was left with the final 3 Pretendo blasters, as seen in this picture. Me, B, and Leon. But there was also one more, which was Felix, who was still in the game, but was just in bed and had his own thing on. So we didn't know what was going on with that. But playing wise is us 3. As more and more people kept going, we eventually got Spoilerina. We decided on to do one last thing, and that was to defeat Pandanoko team. Why Pandanoko team? Because B wanted Pandanoko, and I kind of wanted Pandanoko too. And so we did that. People were talking about a lot of different Yokai Watch games, different tribes, different meme cultures, and it just kept going to a point where we just kind of didn't know what to do. And by the time of, like, I would say about 7 to 8 o'clock, I tossed in the towel and I shut my 3DS. On accident. That was on accident. I didn't mean to shut it. I meant to just, like, play one more round, but I accidentally shut it, so it closed out it. Yeah, it wasn't a pleasant way to go. But I left, I come back, and at around, I believe it was 8:30 to 8:20, his game had officially shut down because he accidentally screwed up the server listing. That leaves only 2 people, which were Whisper, aka Leon++, and Felix, aka Monster. So it kind of went on for a couple hours. It was long. There were worm memes, I don't even know. And by the time of 9:25, the last word was said by Thor192, something about whatever beat you to at that time. And that was it. As I said, one last thing. RIP 3DS multiplayer chat 2026 to 2026. Still, in the end, Felix was still standing as 5:35 in the morning. As Whis woke up, the game had crashed on him, leaving the sole survivor, Felix, who won by doing nothing. Good job, bud. You did great. So he did that. As everybody was crazy about it, eventually he closed out the game, and that led to the very end of the Yokai Watch Blasters ++ Pretendo After Hours. That is all.